Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. In this video we'll be looking at these pictures and try to decipher what it is happening with Euphrates River. Let's stay tuned. So the first picture that I want to share with you guys, this is the one, and actually there are so many videos that a lot of people are making on this topic, which is Euphrates River drying up. This is one of these pictures where you see that this person, he is kind of like very sad to see how this whole river is drying up. As you can see, this river is just the water is receding, and this picture again, it shows that the perception, the understanding of modern day ulama, all of us the Muslims, is that this river is actually drying up slowly but surely. Now there is a contrast though, because I will show you another picture in a second which will show you that this is actually not the case. The Euphrates River, in other words, is not drying up the way a lot of us are thinking these days. The reason for that is because I want to share this picture with you. Now this is a prediction for 2024. Right now we are in 2022, so the prediction, again, people, their perception, their understanding is that this is what the river will look like in 2024, and that it will come to an end. The Euphrates River that we know today will not exist anymore. So 2024, this is a prediction. As you can see, these lands are cracking up. These lands, they're supposed to have water, but obviously there is no water there right now. So again, this is a prediction that by 2024 we will see Euphrates River is drying up or has dried up completely. Let me show you some other pictures because this will give you a better idea. This is a picture from the top one is from 2020, as you can see right on the screen here, and the bottom one is from 2021. So the first one is from 2 years ago, right, more than 2 years ago, this one, and as you can see this picture, and this one is from the bottom one is from 2021. So let's take a look at the first one, 2020. Let's make it a bit easier for us to see it. This is the situation of the river, okay, and that was in 2022. As you can see, it is still there. Okay, it is still there. However, what happened the next year, 2021, I'll show you the contrasting picture in a second, but what happened in 2021, as you can see on the screen, it is actually the water is decreasing, the level of water is decreasing, and in fact they have actually pointed out with a arrow here, and this is not something I made. I did not do anything with this picture, but as you can see, this water level here, they are decreasing the very next year, May 2021, the very next year. So the water level is decreasing. So water coming from there to here shows again that a lot of people who believe that this river is going to come to an end, it is actually confirming their belief. Now let's take a look at this one. This is the contrasting figure, the picture that I wanted to share. So this one is from this first one. Okay, let me point out here the first one here, it is from the year 2019. Okay, so this is like a old picture from 2019, and the next picture that you see right beside that picture is actually from 2020, and this is in Iraq. Okay, so the pictures that you're seeing right now, it is coming from Iraq, it is not coming from Syria. So this is the situation of the Iraqi Euphrates River. This is the Euphrates River, and this is actually the reservoir, or if you like, a lake, right? And this lake is supplying, if this lake, you know, is up and running and it has water, then what will happen is that this lake will definitely provide water to the Euphrates River, which is located right here. This is the Euphrates River. So as you can see, this one is actually the picture from 20, so this is 2019 I believe, and this is 2020. So again, the lake is filled up with a lot of water, and this lake is providing water to the Euphrates River. But nevertheless, we do know one thing for sure, The Euphrates River itself, regardless of how many lakes supporting it, regardless of how many lakes are there to provide water to the Euphrates River, the bottom line is that this lake, the river itself cannot sustain without human intervention. So Iraq, Syria, they're asking Turkey now to get involved in it and to make sure that this river is not dead. And Turkish government, they are very reluctant. They want to use the water for their own country, for their own people, and so they are really not paying much attention. Would there be a war over this river? Most likely in the future, but because Turkey is very, very lenient to the Muslim countries, I don't think Erdogan, as long as Erdogan is alive, he will go and war, unlike Sisi, who almost declared war with Ethiopia. If you remember the dam with Sudan and whatnot. So Erdogan, he is not going to do that. If you look at his rhetoric, he never said, oh, Iraq, you're taking up too much water from the river. Oh, Syria, you're taking up too much water. We have a dispute. We're going to fight. He never said that. So I don't think there will be a war as long as Erdogan is alive. But you never know when a new leader will come in and then they will all talk about fighting. And wallahi, like if a war breaks out over this river, don't think Turkey is a developed country or they have more weapon and they're more modern in terms of military technology, and so they will have an edge. Yeah, they will, but it will be a catastrophe. It will be a disaster. Iraq, Syria, they will be fighting for their survival at the same time. This is the situation of Euphrates River, dear brothers and sisters. If you are somebody interested in this topic, Rasulullah SAW, he reminded us in his hadith about the drying up of the Euphrates River. Yushikul Furat min dhahab faman hadaru fala ya'khuz minhu shay'a. And he was very, very clear in what he said. Therefore, we need to every now and then remind each other. If you are somebody interested in this topic, as I said, this is for you to discuss, to share. If you have any picture, if you have any video, share those information with us so that we can have a eye on this particular river, because from this river will come the mountain of gold and the onset of the end of time, the coming of the Mahdi, the Dajjal, Yajuj and Majuj will take place. So this river will be playing a very vital role in terms of the end of time prophecies. We need to share. If you have anything, just share with me, and I will be inshallah keeping you updated with all the water level, how it is doing, with all the pictures we get from satellite, with if I travel there, maybe one day I will and take a look at myself. But something we will always discuss, and I encourage you to also contribute to share your information about Euphrates River or any other information related with the end of time. That will be appreciated. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.